I wasn't gonna use it, but I think I'll need it. All right, hey y'all, my name is Mario. I'm a junior in high school, son of Mario George Nicholas back there, my mom. Brother to Mateo and Mariana sitting in the front row, right? And basically, the talk that I'm gonna give is about being an older brother, right? And kind of what comes with that, right? So about 2 years ago, I found myself a lot more anxious. I had a lot of things I had to do with school. I was playing the basketball season, right? I basically went to a school where I came from a much larger public school where I had a group of friends. You know, I didn't really have ambitions, right? Then I go to this new school, we move, and I'm basically around people who have been playing the piano since they were 4 years old, you know, have parents who have always been telling them, be a doctor, be a doctor, be a doctor. I was shocked, it was culture shock. So going into that type of environment, I wasn't ready for all that stress, and I handled it poorly. On top of that, I had 2 kids under me who were looking at me saying, this guy's always stressed. I don't want to be like that when I'm a teenager. Right? I want to be like the teens I see on Netflix, having fun, hanging out with their friends, right? That's who I want to be. I don't want to be a stressed little dude who doesn't understand his importance, right? But when I got to high school, I understood that there was more than that. If I could stay focused, if I could reach out to people for help, that's the most important thing. If I could reach out to people to help me in school, then I could focus on other areas of my life that I want to improve in. I wanted to become a better basketball player. I wanted to have a 3-point jumper, right? I was always someone who ran straight to the rim, got fouled. I played like James Harden, right? I wanted that 3-point shot, so I worked towards that. I understood that I could get people to help me with academics, and then I could focus on playing basketball, being a better friend, you know, meeting new people. That was important to me, and that's the best type of role model. We can't force ourselves to be a role model to our brothers and sisters, to get stressed out over that, because that's just, and at the end of the day, that's another stressor, right? Trying to be a better role model can be more stressful than it has to be. If you kind of put that at the back of your head, say, okay, I have this responsibility, but I don't need to revolve my life around meeting that responsibility, then you're gonna end up better in the end if you work towards you and bettering what you wanna do, right? If you have those goals. And that's, I think, what we learned from Dr. Lulu in these teen summits is about creating goals and following through with them, right? Because ultimately, what a younger child wants to see is somebody who has goals and then takes steps to work on those and to accomplish those goals. That's the best type of role model. And that type of role model isn't somebody who singularly focuses on one thing. That kid doesn't just go into the library and study, get depressed when he doesn't get a good grade. That's not the kid who just goes to the gym to work on his jump shot. That's a kid who focuses on many aspects of his life. Now, I'm in 11th grade, right? And I'm so much happier with myself. Maybe I could be doing better in school, right? But I focus on lots of things I want to do. Okay, I want to do well in school. I want to play basketball. I want to do these things for college, like study for the SAT.
Like going to Stanford.
Yeah, all that stuff, right? That stuff's important, right? But also, I want to hang out with my friends. I want to work a job 1 day a week. I work down at Six Flags, right, to make some side money so I can hang out with my friends, right? I want to go to music festivals. I want to do that stuff because that makes me feel better, and that makes the people under me see, hey, I can be an ambitious person and still have fun. Work hard, play hard, right?
That's right.
So that's the idea. So back to the idea of being a role model, right? The best role model is somebody who's multifaceted, is somebody who says, I'm gonna put myself first, I'm gonna accomplish my goals, and then the people under me will see that and see that as ambition. If you don't focus on, there's something to be said about charity and being benevolent and giving to those people under you. That's the most important thing. The most well-accomplished people, the most multifaceted people make that a part of their mindset, right? People don't just get money, don't become doctors, don't become dentists, and don't give back to the community. If you're a multifaceted person, if you're somebody who values liberal arts, you're gonna give money, you're gonna help those people out, right? And that's kind of what it's like being a big brother, because we don't focus on that. In high school, I don't have a study, I don't have a major, right? I go to school, I learn all these different things, and I think a big part of that is helping out other people. So you can be in organizations, you can volunteer, but when you're a big brother, the first person you should volunteer for is your younger siblings. You have to set that example, you have to be there for them, right? And I think that's important because I know that they look up to me at certain points when they're like, hey, you know, well, I just might want to play Fortnite all day, right? But I see my brother studying for the SAT, so maybe I should try that too. Hey, you know, I want to be active, right? I want to be an active person. Well, I can do that. I can just work out by myself. I can do that, or I can find groups to go with. I can play on a team. I can enrich myself through meeting other people and creating bigger support groups, right? So those are all things that you can set an example without even thinking about it. The best examples are set when you don't put your siblings first. When you don't think about, hey, I have to serve them, I have to set an example for them. When you're doing something that enriches you, you're setting the best example. Yeah, that's what's up. So.